Hi, this is Andrew Aversa with Impact Soundworks, and in this video we're going to check out Special Reserve's Hyper Metals. This follows our lineage of libraries involving metal going all the way back to Impact Steel, released in 2007. Hyper Metals takes this concept to the next level by using real metals, tin, iron, steel, aluminum, and combining it with physical modeling and synthesis. The result is hyperrealistic metals that are perfect for scoring. These sounds are larger than life and full of dynamic energy each time you play a note. Like with the rest of the Special Reserve series, this instrument is intended to sound great out of the box and be very easy to use and to play. There are 13 metal hits. I'm going to play them just isolated, very simple, so you can hear each one. The hits cover a really wide range of low to mid and high frequencies, as well as very full-bodied and full frequency sounds. But there are also drones, which work great as textural elements. It's particularly nice for ambient and atonal type music. Part of this library came from some of our previous instruments like Impact Steel, Resonance, and Reforged. We took that material plus new recordings and layered it with physical modeling synthesis and lots of processing to create these hyper metal sounds. Now on the UI, what you see is what you get. Again, very easy to use. I have velocity to volume and velocity to filter turned pretty far up. This way, when I play quietly, I not only get softer sounds, but I also get more muffled sounds, which I think adds even more dynamic contrast. If I turn these down, you'll hear even when I play at low velocities, there's not as big of a gradient between the soft and loud sounds, even though these instruments are sampled at multiple dynamics. So if you want more contrast, you just turn these controls up. Temper takes out some of the harsher as well as muddier frequencies that are present in the original samples. Now, if you want the samples to be up close and take up a lot of the sonic spectrum, then you would turn temper down. Staccato shapes the envelope to make the sounds shorter and more percussive. Because these sounds have so much body to them, sometimes staccato can be helpful to just keep the sequences and performances a bit cleaner. Mecha adds an interesting chorusing effect that gives it just this huge robot type sound. There's really no other way to describe it. Drive is a classic saturation effect via wave shaping. It can add a ton of punch, but if you push it really far up, it can definitely get into this distortion sound design territory, which might be what you're looking for. Slam is a bit different because it's more like traditional compression, as opposed to something that colors the sound with new harmonics like Drive does. Because of the absolute hugeness of these sounds, having slam on can actually help even things out. And then finally we have space, which is a carefully tailored reverb. And there you have Special Reserve's Hypermetals. This series is all about sounds that are important and useful to me personally. I'm the main producer of all these, so they have a special place in my heart and in my own music. They're meant to be very affordable, very easy to use, and do one thing or one kind of sound really, really well. Plus, they run in the free Context 7 player, so you don't need to buy any other software to use them. All right, this has been Andrew Aversa, and I will see you in the next one.